All right, so when you're in the field, I would highly recommend that you have 2 ladders. Your heavy duty big ladder that could get you on the 2 stories, and then your smaller portable ladder if it's just a 1-story easy thing that you want to look at, or if you're going to go try to get close up of the ceiling. So I have these 2 foldable ladders right here. I think this one is 18, I'm not sure, but you just turn the sides and then you tap like that. Tap. So this kind of ladder is pretty good when it's a small roof or it's a 1-story ranch style house. And sometimes you may need to do a double pull. I don't recommend you doing a double pull. A double pull is when you climb up on one ladder to the first floor, you carry the smaller ladder up, and then you put a smaller ladder on the wall to get to the second roof. You could only do it. Some IA firms like A. Renfro do not want you to do that. State Farm do not want you to do that. So that's up to your discrepancy. They'd rather you have a really big tall ladder, just go straight to the second floor. But I've seen adjusters and roofers do a 2-ladder pull. It's safer to do it when you have someone else there to hold the ladder down and keep the ladder in place. At least put a foot on the ladder, right? So you don't, so the ladder doesn't move while you're climbing up to the second story. Right? So that's the first ladder. This is the big boy ladder. With A. Renfro, they want you to use a 28 feet ladder. I tell them that I have a 28 feet, but this is just a 26, and it's just like a smaller ladder. It unpacks the same exact way, and it can get really high, right? And when you get on those ladders, one of the things that you have to do is, let's say that this is the wall and the roof. What you want to do is you want to, I'll show you guys. Let's use this wall. So you want to put it against whatever you're going up on, and then you want it to be arm's length away, but this part at your feet. So I'll move this part out here to my feet like that, and then have it at arm's length. Now it's at a good safe angle for you to just climb up on. Just like that. It's not going to move on you. Now if you want more security or more safety on the ladders, you could get you could tie the ladder down. You could buy a hook from Home Depot and twist it into the ground, and then have like a band that ties around here to hold the ladder down. So I've seen a couple of people do that. I don't really use that at all because I feel comfortable going up and down on the ladder. But that's part of ladder safety right there. It's pretty simple as long as you have it at a good angle. And another thing I would highly recommend is to always put your ladder on the ground, on the dirt, or on grass. You don't want to put your ladder on concrete, right? Because if you put on the grass, the foot of the ladder will start digging into the surface area, right? Push down the surface area, which holds the ladder better than if it's on a flat area, like a concrete area. It doesn't. And then if you fall, you'll be falling on grass, which is softer than falling on concrete. So that's what I would recommend. I know some people, they prefer to go on concrete. I don't know, just in my mind, if I fall, I want to fall on grass. So these are the 2 ladders. You can get this at Home Depot. You can get both of these at Home Depot, really. This is, what is this called? A Werner. And this could actually fit if you have a pickup truck right in the back of your truck. I have an SUV. I have a Toyota Highlander. And what I do is I fold down the back seats and I push it all the way in, and it fits in pretty well, right? So that's what I'll do. And And that's what a lot of people do. And if you are using a car, as long as the back seat rows can fold down, you could push it in there. But if the back seat rows don't fall down and you don't have access to the trunk, you might not be able to use this. But these are really good ladders. I recommend two. Sometimes this is too much to be carrying around. When you get to the house, it might just be a tiny house. Pull this out, you're good to go. Because if you see, this can still extend a little bit more. All right, so that's about it. In the next video, I'm gonna do a walk around the house, my house, and I'm gonna show you some of the things that you need to look for when you're looking at a house for hail damage and what items they are in exactly.